NCRP Productions would like you to meet Dr. Desmond Wright.
Hey everybody, it's Pedro. I'm playing Dr. Desmond Wright. Dr. Wright is an interesting character. So when I came up with him, his background is he was wanted to be a doctor from a young age, went through medical school, did all that, found the love of his life, they got married, and then they were going to have a kid. So about halfway through the pregnancy, now something went wrong. She ended up having a miscarriage. Now, what Dr. Wright didn't know at the time is he has something, mechanically speaking, I believe it's called bad blood, which is effectively when he dies, he will 100% become inanimate. And so I thought, what would be a super horrific thing? Well, he passed on that bad blood. And unfortunately, his wife, upon the miscarriage, the child animated and killed the wife, and he had to end up killing his child. And this traumatized the hell out of him. He actually ended up getting another one of his hindrances, the bad eye, evil eye, and so one of his eyes, which he always covers with a eye patch, is completely black. So this completely set him off on a path of, I need to undo this mistake that was caused by, my genetics, And so his whole thing is he is trying to recreate perfectly his wife's body, which is something you can theoretically do in this game, and take the soul of his wife, which follows him. His wife is a ghost that follows him, and take that soul, put it in, recreating his wife. And he thinks that will eventually make him whole again. And he really is morally ambiguous to anything that gets in his way through that. So he is, by the time this happened, he had become a peerless surgeon, and he remains to be so regardless of what the dice say. And who he is to the party, he actually was there and helped deliver Grayling, so he's known Grayling his entire life, and that's kind of how he set into the party, is that he was called upon by Grayling because Grayling knew him well. I don't know if he's necessarily indebted to the family, but the family has kept him on retainer for a long time. So he's just kind of followed along with Grayling because along those adventures he'd found numerous things that have led him closer to being able to recreate his wife and get exactly what he wants. And he will stop at pretty much nothing if you haven't figured that out by what we've told you about his past and some of our deeds, or what you'll see during the upcoming season. He's an interesting one, and he also does a significant amount of drugs, because he, being a peerless surgeon, is also a great chemist, and he knows how the body works, so he knows exactly how much he can take, what his body can and can't do. Surprisingly, throughout the adventures that he's been on, he's actually become a pretty good shot, so he always keeps his pistol on his hip, the Hippocratic Oath he calls it, and he's ready to use it. So I've enjoyed playing this character. It's my longest running character, and I hope you all enjoy the crazy antics that he gets into.
NCRP Productions presents Unhallowed Metropolis, Secrets in the Sands, starting Friday, April 16th, 2021.